there I was at the CG, getting into a lot of trouble, doing a bit of piracy, nicking a bit of that, nicking a bit of this, having a bit of fun, hanging out with random people. I was winged with Poodwood, lovely fella, and he was attacked by Gowron's Glory, another lovely fella. So they were happily having a 1v1 when this copper decided to drop in and join them. And as soon as he did, I shot over there and I joined in as well, because that's what you do when your wingmate's fighting two people. You jump in to make it back your wingmate up, innit? Because that's why you're winged with him, to protect him. If it was 1v1 and Pood likes a good fight, so I left him to it. But when I saw a second one jump in, I hiked over there really quickly, dropped in and started shooting the copper in the back, because that's what you do. At this point he'd already chased Gowron out, because 2v1 against Gowron gets chased out, there he goes, so I'm straight on him, and so this 1v1 turned into a 2v1 and then another 2v1, because that's the way it went. And it all got very confusing from here, because there was a lot of people who said a lot of different things in system chat, and I really lost track. I got a bit confused by somebody said that that's not how it happened, but that confused me, because that's how it happened. But I'll show you the comms, but you can see for yourself. I was just having a bit of fun at the CG. Hi, it's Zub1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One. So after that Mokni Giza recap, I was basically down at the CG doing some piracy and getting embroiled in incidents with IED. My favourite people, and save you having to painfully watch me type all of this, I'll just cut to the messages. So I thought it was really funny because he sent me 1v2, no thanks, so poor. And I said IED complaining about numbers, lol, and he told me to shut up. A group that will drop 8 people on a Sidewinder complaining about numbers is really funny. Poodwood pointed out that he dropped in on a 1v1 making it a 2v1, and then I dropped in after, but he then basically told us we were lying. So it's some people have no sense of irony. They make it a 2v1 then moan that it's a 2v1. It's just so funny. Later on in the evening, just before I was going off, pizza had been ordered. I was going to go back to my carrier and park up, and I thought I will just attack Diambi in my pirate ship. Now, I've discussed in other videos, my pirate ship isn't up for this sort of thing. That's a vulture with all shield boosters, nothing else. No chaff, no heatsink, no nothing else. All shield boosters, and then a lot of armor. I'm in a pirate ship. Now, after the fight finished, I sent GG, and as you can see, Diambiga replied with, a message. I don't know, seemed a bit salty to me. But we'll see how the fight pans out. I think I was in it until our shields dropped, and then we had a collision. It was a good ram. I actually went for the ram, but it was a bad idea for once, which is unusual for me. I do tend to make my ships quite heavy and armoured, but it's a pirate ship. I showed the snaps in a recent video. It had 1500 shields and 1500 armour, and 4 efficient multi-cannons. I believe that Vulture seems to be doing, quite decently amount of damage for its 2 multi-cannons. I doubt they're efficient. But me and Diambi exchanged messages afterwards. He said that, being in a pirate ship is just an excuse, run Forrest run, and I was like, how much cargo space have you got? I doubt he's got as much cargo space on his ship as I've got on mine, because it's a pirate ship, not a combat ship. And if you want to celebrate a victory against a pirate ship, you go ahead, but that'd be like me glorying in killing a Type 9, because my Type 9 is actually stronger than this pirate ship. So, that's the way it goes. But yeah, For those people who are going to call me a liar and say that I'm lying and this is actually a combat ship, here are the stats on my Crate Phantom again. It has that many shields and that much armor, and look at that thermal resistance. Yeah, I love giving a negative number thermal resistance, because it's got 2 high cap shield boosters on it, because, you know, when you're scooping cargo and NPCs are shooting at you, shield strength is just shield strength. It doesn't really make that much difference. But up and, you know, like here, I'm just about doing alright in the fight. I use a bit of silent running here and there. I do a bit of cheeky stuff, but, you know, basically I go for a ram to knock the shields off, and then I went for another ram, and yeah, like this does not happen to me very often. Everyone who knows my ship builds knows that a collision between me and a medium ship versus a small ship, if I come off that badly, yeah, it just goes to show you, pirate builds, they're not the strongest. And for once, Frodo's memes really does, yeah, Frodo's meme really makes sense now. But I decided at this point, you know, I was going to lose. I'd done the maths, I'd worked it out. My 4 efficient multi-cannons didn't seem to be doing any damage to that armour, so I decided that discretion was the better part of valour, and I legged it. Anyone who's been a fan of my channel for a long time will know that's generally what happens in a pirate ship versus a PvP ship. You give it a good old college try, you give it your best shot, and if it doesn't work out, you get the hell out of there. So, like, I go for legging it. You know, it's not the easiest way to escape, it's not the best move, because, you know, that ship's ripping me apart, and I actually get out. Now, the Amberger sent me this later on after this incident, and told me that, you know, he was willing to start over, and in future, you know, 1v1s, valid situations, don't bring Seekers and end with GGs. Well, I don't bring Seekers to 1v1s, never have. You know, I've only really got one ship that uses Seekers, and that's my Cobra, which is not really a 1v1 ship. I don't bring Seekers to 1v1s, and I'm always about the GGs. I don't send anyone hatred and abuse, and I don't go around telling everyone that someone's toxic, hate-filled, spreading pathetic lies and hatred about people. And hang on a minute, no sense of irony here when earlier I sent a GG and you sent Keyboard Warrior shit. Judge by actions. Yeah, no, I wasn't interested in hitting reset, and as I said, it's very big of him to offer to reset things when I've absolutely done utterly nothing wrong, and he's made up a load of lies about me, spread them around, just talked about me behind my back to members of the community with absolute tosh. And yeah, so, you know, he might complain about this, but I'm actually happy with this bit of gameplay. I attacked a PvP ship in a pirate ship, gave it a good go, I lost out, so what? But then I escaped, evaded, and dumped him into normal space, escaping on 2% hull. All in all, that's a perfect bit of piracy. I did 4 hours of piracy, tangled with the cops once, got away. Yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Thumbing my nose at authority is what a pirate should be doing. And if he wants to fight me in a PvP ship, he's more than welcome to. I'll happily fight him in a PvP ship anytime he wants. But yeah, my pirate ships, not so much. They're not PvP ships. And you might be all cocky bollocks because you beat up a pirate ship, but you know, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. I don't mind win or lose. I mean, if I remember the last 1v1 we had in his proper PvP ship, he beat my Rambo, didn't he? I put the video on YouTube and said it was a good game and praised him for his sportsmanship. So, yeah. Really, I don't know where he's got this impression that I'm suddenly salty and send people abuse and don't just send GGs. And as for me making fake accusations about people combat logging, about me being toxic, and the other accusations that he's been caught out making, yeah, I'd like some proof. Yeah, please provide some proof. Or maybe apologise for making up an absolute pack of lies about me, because we all know that's what you've done. But I'm not expecting him to apologise soon, because I've discussed it and got a second opinion from Dr. Vakeman, and he's in agreement with me that he has no dick.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
As to the Bad Penny, well, she's done me proud as a pirate ship, but surviving on 2% in this fight and 3% in the one against FaZe, I've decided to lessen my cargo space, whack on some more armour, make some adjustments, tweak the shield from a prismatic to a biweave, go for more resistance, and lighten her up so I can get some more speed out of her. Hopefully with those changes, she'll survive a little bit better in future. But like I say, she's not a combat ship, she's a pirate ship. So the speed will help me run away even faster. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.